Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach. Today I wanted to share a little bit from a coaching session that I had a few days ago. We were talking about why it's so important to build the rapport at the beginning and get the couples talking about themselves. And one thing that really stresses the whole point is that this is an emotional decision, right? And so people are coming to your venue to make an emotional decision around a big emotional day, celebrating the love and commitment and the emotions that they share for each other. And so it's not a logical expense. And so we have to tap into the emotions that are already present. And so what I was sharing with this manager was it was that um, because they don't have an emotional tie with us, we have to tap into the emotions that they already share for each other. And so that's why in my experience it's been really important to get them talking about how they met, how the the partner proposed. It's really important to talk about their big plans, how the potential bride sees the space, what sort of plans they're thinking of, because we really need them to start talking about each other and talking about themselves and just sharing all the positives and the highlights about themselves early on. So that way we can then, like I said, tap into that emotion that already exists between them. And if we can do that, then when we talk about the emotions that they're going to then feel at our venue, it can then be tied into those emotions because we're bringing up the emotions that they already feel. And so then associating those emotions with our venue is, or the possibility of those same emotions or heightened love that they have for each other, that sort of thing is going, like, we want them to associate those feelings with our venue. And so that's why I like to build the rapport early on and then keep referencing back. And so that's just one example, or not an example, but one reason why that's so important at the beginning. And then as we come back to it, then we can keep tying in and referencing back to that feeling, and that makes it easier to have that emotional sale. And then you back up the emotions with the amenities and with the facts and what they're going to get and how much it's going to cost. We don't want to preload, at least I don't like any of my managers to start the tour off with just facts and figures. They can get that online. They're going to get that at every other venue. All your competitors, they're going to get that. And so if we start with the emotional piece and then we add logic to it, right? So now they're feeling it emotionally, and then we come and say, hey, it's like you're going to feel this, but this is all the value that we're bringing as well. Then it makes it a lot easier for them to commit to the actual venue after we've tapped into the emotions. So I hope that that was helpful. I hope that anybody listening is able to use the information, use this to help make your tours stronger. And if you thought this was useful, share, subscribe. If you didn't, then stay tuned for the next one, and I'll be coming out with some more tips and tricks around tours and running the venue itself.